Alright, what's going on, everybody? I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I just figured out something crazy on my motorcycle. I'm riding a 2009 Honda Rebel 250. Great bike. Probably gonna make a video on it. Driving through sunny Charlotte, North Carolina. It is Wednesday. I gotta work today, so that's fun. It's about 10:30 in the morning. Woke up early this morning. There's a chopper waiting for me. It's alright because I'm fully legal, license, registration, insurance, everything. Let's wave to him. It's a him. Bald white guy. Anyways, gotta thank our police for... Ooh, I'm running a stop sign too. Haha. Gotta thank our police right now, man. They're going through a lot. I mean, everybody's going through a lot with COVID and Black Lives Matter movement, and man, we're living in history right now, I swear. It's like the King riots all over again. But, you know, we gotta be nice to our police officers, man. I think there's a lot more good than bad. You know, we see the viral, the bad, you know, the really bad, for that matter. And there's a lot of great cops out there too. But I completely understand the anger and frustration that people have, just people dying unnecessarily for no reason, and it's like, why? But anyways, that's a different time, different matter. Hope everybody's doing great today. Gotta love being on a motorcycle, man. It's just so freeing. You get out here and you just ride around and you just have a good time, man. You can't be on a motorcycle and not have a good time unless it's broken. That's never fun. But luckily when you're riding a Honda, it don't ever break, so you're good to go. Anyways, this is my first kind of moto vlog, seeing how y'all like it. I'm kind of doing this off the cuff. I have no idea what to talk about, but I like making YouTube videos. I've had my channel for like, I don't know, dude, like 8 years maybe, something like that. And I had a 1979 Suzuki GS425E electric start, and that bike was a piece of crap, so I bought this one. I had that 79 for like 2 months, and then it broke constantly, so I bought this bike about a year later, naturally, when my motorcycle learner's permit is about to expire. Still I'm gonna have to file for an extension, but you know, that's how that goes. I hope everybody's doing well with the whole COVID situation, man. It's a rough one for sure, financially, for people's families. Older people are passing away. I've had many family members die, not because of COVID, but just recently. It seems like everybody is just passing away. It's wild. But, you know, it sucks, but you just gotta keep moving forward, gotta keep pushing. That's the only way, is forward. But anyways, I hope you all can hear me through this microphone. I kind of have it rigged up, and we'll see how it works. I still gotta edit the video and all that stuff. But anyways, check out my other videos. I've got four-wheeling videos, I've got truck reviews, I've got all sorts of crazy stuff, skateboarding, all that stuff. So check it out. But anyways, going back to our location, sunny Charlotte, North Carolina. It's in the Piedmont area, so about a little bit west to the centroid of the state. Yeah. What can I say? I just graduated college with a degree in psychology. And for any of you psych grads out there, or people looking to go into psych, or people that are in psych right now, don't listen to people, man. You can get a job. There's jobs out there. And a lot of people don't realize, people like to, you know, say, oh, you should be an engineer, because I fell into that group. You should be an engineer, you'll be guaranteed a job, blah, blah, blah. Well, I have engineering friends, and you'd be surprised at how difficult it is to find a job in engineering as well. It's just as hard. I think it's kind of just like a misunderstanding. People thinking that It's so easy to get an engineering job when it's not. Same thing with psych, you know, it's just how you sell yourself really to an employer. You just got to work hard. Jobs in general are hard to come by, let alone good ones. So you just got to put in the effort. You'll find something. Always, man. You got to make it happen. Anyways, my situation is I'm in graduate school. Yippee. For clinical mental health counseling. So I did the basic generic, oh, psychology grads all go into counseling, which is not true. Tons go into research. Others go into more like clinical fields like diagnosis, psychiatry. Some people work in like inpatient, you know, as caregivers, pediatrics, all sorts of stuff. Oh, crew. I had my turn signal on that whole time, man. What a rookie move. Rookie move. Well, anyways, I'm going to probably make a video about this bike. It's a 09 Honda Rebel 250. I love it. It ain't fast, but duh, right? 250. It's not going to be fast. But I mean, it'll cruise on the highway if you wanted to. And I love it. I told myself I don't need anything fast. I really don't. I don't want anything fast. I mean, it would be fun for sure, but for how cheap these Honda Rebels are, and it's just like a really reliable mode of transportation, keep the miles off my Toyota, and keep that thing low mileage so the resale value stays really high, and just ride this thing around. It's more fun anyway. But check out, if you like trucks, check out my Toyota Tacoma videos. I drive my truck as a 6-speed Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road 4-wheel drive. It's a double cab. Good stuff. Great truck. Them Toyotas, man, they're great automobiles. But I think everybody kind of knows that. Like, even if somebody has no idea what a car even is, and you go, oh yeah, I got a Toyota, they'll be like, oh man, it must be a pretty good car. Yeah, Toyotas are good. You know what I mean? Like, even somebody that has no idea anything about cars, you say, oh yeah, I got Toyota, people are like, oh, that must be, those are good cars. And I mean, I'm not even really a Toyota fanboy. If anything, I'm more of a Dodge guy. I've had a bunch of Dodges and I loved them, but I recently got T-boned, and that's a whole story for another day. But I got T-boned, and yeah, and I downsized to my Tacoma, and had that for about a couple months, and then I bought this. So, but as you can see right now, I'm cruising about 50 miles an hour, no problem. Real smooth. I'm actually gonna switch lanes here. Real smooth. You know, the only thing that sucks about this bike is you start going like 55 and above, you're definitely in some RPM. You can definitely feel the bike, you know, really. It's not necessarily like putting a lot of load on the motor, because you don't even have to give it much throttle to maintain speed, even up a hill with a headwind. But it's just, you can feel that it's a lot of RPM. And I'm used to, you know, trucks where it's like 3,000 RPM is a lot of RPM, whereas on a motorcycle, 3,000 RPM is like nothing. So maybe that's just my bias, I guess. I think like anything's high RPM if it's not just cruising at 2,000. So yeah, I bought this bike in Raleigh. Let me actually close maybe that'll help. Bought this bike in Raleigh, not even but a week ago. And yeah, so if you're looking to buy one of these bikes, I'm gonna make a review of it. I haven't had it that long. I like to have it for a little bit of time before I tell you what it's like to own. But just to give you an idea, if you're looking at one, the insurance for me with Geico is $11 a month, so they bill me every 2 months for $22. So it's a pretty freaking cheap mode of transportation. Gas, I get about 80 miles to the gallon. So I think the EPA rates it at like 70. I get about 80. I drive really easy. Had a crazy storm last night. It's like shaking the house. I've never heard thunder and seen lightning like that in my entire life. Never seen anything like it. But yeah, y'all, please, if you like the videos, check them out. Give them a like, comment. Honestly, I like the comments more than anything. Really, I mean, likes and the subscribes are cool, but honestly, I like talking to y'all. That's the best part, in my opinion. And if you're a person that doesn't make videos and you want to, man, just go for it. Seriously. I mean, what have you got to lose? It's, you know, YouTube's free. You just make videos, and I mean, yeah, you're not going to make any money off of them until you hit 1,000 subscribers, but you know, just enjoy the journey until you get to that point. Right now I have 91. It ain't no big deal. Just out here having fun, riding around, living life. Everything's good. So as you can see, I'm about quarter throttle right now. I'm maintaining 45. Going up this hill. It's kind of steep. So if you're worried about power, I mean, does it have like a lot of top end power? Is the acceleration really crazy? No. But you'll keep up with traffic just fine. And if that's your goal, that's what you need in a motorcycle. I don't really think you need like a sport bike like a 600 to do that. And granted, I'm not like a cruiser bike guy. I never was really big into the cruisers. You know, I like the sport bikes, but I just decided to try it out. It was so cheap and it looked good and it rode good, and it's a Honda, so I figured it was pretty reliable since they've been making these Rebels since like the mid 80s. This is a 09, and I figured, the way I saw it, it's like, well, the only reason why they still make them is because they keep selling them, and they must keep selling them because they're decent bikes. So wow, we're gonna make this light, y'all. Whoa, that never happens. Just downshift to third, make a little turn. Oh yeah. Just figured out before I started this video, I was sitting there, I was like, yeah guys, you know, it's gonna be great and everything, you know, we're gonna have a lot of fun, let's get into it. And then I go to start it up, starts fine, no choke, nothing. And then I put it in gear and it turns off, literally just shuts off. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I need a little less choke, maybe it's just stalling out. Less choke, still does the same thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, it rained last night. I knew. I was like, I shouldn't be keeping this thing in the rain. You know, something's wrong with it. It's electrical or something. Sure enough, if you own one of these and it does that, it's because your kickstand is down. It will not go into gear without stalling. It'll basically turn itself off if you have the kickstand down. Figured that one out. But that really threw me for a loop. But anyways, I think that I can only have videos that are like 15 minutes long, so YouTube's probably going to cut me off pretty soon. I don't know how long it's been. It probably hadn't been that long, but anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Check out my other ones if you like my content. This is my first MotoVlog, I guess. It's weird to say, but it's my first one, so shout out Brian636, Do It With Dan. I think it's SRK Cycles. Y'all really got me into riding and kind of motivated me to make some MotoVlogs because I think y'all's videos are just so much fun. And I love watching them, especially the Hood Eats on Brian636, man. He does a lot of history and talks about Chicago and other cities. He actually came to Charlotte one time in one of his videos. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. There's not too much left of this ride, and I hope you all have a great day.